Hey guys, how's it going? This is Brad here with MSS Capital, co-founder and head trader, and today I'd like to share with you how to add volume profiles to your trade of 8 so that you can learn another trading strategy that traders tend to use. So let's get into it. So when you scroll over to the chart here, you will see this indicators button. You want to click on the indicators. You'll come over to free indicators. If you do not already have the free indicators, under this indicator section, you will go to explore community indicators. And then it'll bring it up, and it should be already over here. And then all you'll do is click install. It'll say install, and then it'll show up back when you come over to indicators. Click on free indicators, and click on volume profiles. You'll want to make sure the upper line is enabled, the lower line is enabled, and the point of control line is labeled. The profile color, which this is the color that will be orders but not in the value area. It'll be outside of the value area. This is the background color of the chart. We're going to make this red. For the purpose of this video, you can make it gray, you can make it whatever you'd like, but I will eventually show you why I chose the red background color. The value area, you want to make something that'll stand out. Purple tends to stand out. This is a black point of control. This works very well with this color scheme. And then the value area, I've made a bright green so we know that. This is the input, which will be on the chart that we're currently looking at, which is the ES. Over here you have options: monthly, weekly, daily overnight sessions, or the daily sessions. Currently, we want to look at the daily session. So this will bring it up every day from 9:30 to 5. You do not need to do anything. The chart configuration this period will automatically do it as soon as the market opens. It'll start collecting the volume profile areas. So we want to click save. And as we open it up, see how I wanted the red so that it could show you that here, because if I came back to configure chart elements, volume profiles, and I made this background color, let's call it a light gray, you cannot see it. So it's barely visible. I can see it just because I know where it is. I don't know how visible you guys can see it, but let's go back and change it to the red for the purpose of this video. So as you can see, it's red. So this is the data area we are collecting. Outside of that are the overnight trading hours. Remember when I was saying that the blue is the value areas that are outside of the value area. These are just contracts and volume being traded, but it's not in that value area. These purple lines here is the low. Up here, here's the high, the low, and then that black line is the point of control that you can see. So let's go and take a look at another chart where we've got some examples of how we can trade this volume area and this volume profile. Okay, so currently we're looking at the NQ, the NASDAQ 100. As you can see here, we had a nice uptrend, but what happens is in the overnight session, I'll just leave my cursor here on the value area high. So what we're looking at is overnight, we come down, we open at value area high, we go above value area high all night long, and in the early morning around 8, 9 o'clock, we come back down and we kind of bounce off this value area high. So that means that the buyers are holding strong. This is going to be a support level for us. So what we want to do is we want to be able to buy since this value area is holding, we want to wait until the market comes down to our value area high from yesterday and see the price action, which is on this chart from looking back in time, you can see that this held. So what we'd want to do is we'd want to look for a buy at the value area high, since we've got three previous candles before the open and even going into the open where we tested it. So we can wait until the range comes back down. We'll buy into this. Some people don't like to trade the first 30 minutes, so they could have waited for this candle open, saw that we kind of looked below it a little bit, we came back up. You could have got in when it hit the value area low here, rode it back up. Let's see, came right back down to value area. What happened? Well, buyers held, so it came back up and continued an uptrend for the rest of the day. Then what happens is we come overnight, wait till the overnight open, we continue to just ride it back down, but we're still staying within today's value area. We peaked below it a little bit, but then as you can see, this is a inside range day. We stayed inside of the market range from yesterday's prior. So how this works is you technically here, we have a gap open. We are open above we're looking like we're going to have a gap open, so if we open up the market here, that would mean that we opened with a gap because we didn't come back down into the levels from yesterday. But as you can see, we came into the value area from yesterday. We touched the high of yesterday's value area, so that means that the gap was closed. So you want to wait for a opportunity at a better point. So that's why I said you would wait for it to retest the value area high to see if it'll hold, which it did. There's also, if we opened up and here, if we opened up down here, the market would be below this value area, so we'd open with a gap down. So when you open with a gap down or a gap up, if price does not go back towards the value area from yesterday, then you want to continue. If that doesn't close relatively quickly, then you want to continue to go with the trend of the market, which I will show you an example of that right now. Okay, so as you can see, we are looking at an example right here of a gap down. So the regular trading hours is from here until here. We opened at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is below our value area. We're below the value area all night long. At the open right here, we try to close the gap, but the gap is not filled. The gap needs to come all the way up to 12,942. Call that 50 to be able to close. Well, we only came up to 3175. So what you need to do is see that this gap is still here in the first 30 minutes. So on that next candle, after the 30 minutes, you need to realize that there's a gap open. The gap tried to fill relatively quickly. It failed. So you need to continue with the trend. And as you can see, that is what happened here. We continued to gap down and go away from the point of control and the value area from yesterday's trading range. Guys, I do appreciate your time. Please like and subscribe so we can get this video and this channel to get to more viewers, more traders. We'd like to help out as many traders as we can. This is a great way to add and a great tool to add to your trading so that you'll be able to figure out where traders are looking to get in the market, out of the market. Are we in range from yesterday? So we need to stay patient and wait for value area high, value area low, overnight high to wait for a better trade? Or do we need to hop right in the market and get on this trend before the market gets too much on the short side or too much on the long side to where it's not a great opportunity for us to try and make an entry in the market? This is for educational purposes only. Before you make any investments, please consult with a financial investment advisor. This is for education only. Please be sure to check out our website and be sure to subscribe to our website, to our email list, as we will pick a winner here shortly. It'll be picked on February 1st. We will pick a person and do a giveaway. The giveaway might be a free one-on-one trading session. So it'd be a 1-hour Zoom call. We might give away a free mentorship, which is for 1 month, which is you'll get our direct line to talk to us, ask us any questions. You'll get our value areas, highs of the day, lows of the day, what the market is looking like, points of interest to trade. And you will get weekly Zoom meetings so that we can sit down and go over your trading. You'll get our trading journal so that you can start journaling your trades, which is a wonderful tool. And if you are not trading with a journal yet, you do need to be trading with a journal so that you can look back and reflect and review your trades that you've taken, so that when these instances happen again, you know how to react when the time arises. That's all, guys. Enjoy. Like I said, like, subscribe to this channel. Also, subscribe to our email list so you guys don't miss out on any of the awesome stuff that we will be doing. Some awesome free giveaways that are going to start happening every single month. So, with that note, guys, I'll see you in the comments below.